Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. So, Leo, what is going on? Okay, I think I just got the same card in the pre-shuffle for my Virgo. Leo. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's a little trouble in paradise with you and your person. I feel like this has happened before, but it doesn't make it more palatable this time around, right? With this Three of Swords, I feel like something is hurtful about this connection. Now, it's funny because the cards that I pulled for your person are really nice card, very delightful cards here, honestly, Leo. So I'm a little confused with this, what's coming out in your pre-shuffle, but we'll get into you in a second. Now, with your person's overall energy toward you, the first card we pulled was wedding rings. Okay, so they seem to have a very committal energy to them. They think about you. They feel like there's a real soul connection between you guys as well. Okay, I feel like for many of you Leos, you even talked about being married or being in a high level commitment, if that means moving in together, taking the necessary steps, doing the necessary paperwork to make sure that that can happen. I feel like your person, they have made you some sort of promise, or they want to make you some sort of promise, because that is another meaning of this card here, Leo, where they really feel like there's something special about this union that they just can't let go, right? Because wedding rings talks about everlasting, eternal love, right? So this is a pretty big deal in this person's life. I don't feel like they felt like this about someone before. Okay, they also see you as somebody who is very deserving, because the next card they pulled is you deserve love. You are lovable. I feel like your person reminds you that you are lovable, or that you are somebody that is really worth so much more. You could have been in a past relationship, Leo, maybe with this person even, where they weren't giving you exactly what you wanted or what you deserved, and they kind of always affirmed you or let you know, like, I totally get it, and I know that I haven't been doing the right thing. But it looks like they feel like you're somebody who just is destined to be loved. You should be loved. You shouldn't really take anything less than someone who really makes you feel that way. So I'm just having a hard time why the Three of Swords popped up for your pre-shuffle. Okay, maybe it's been too long, or it's been a really long time coming with the situation here. Leo, I think you thought you guys would be together by now, and you're not, especially if this has been going on for some time. Okay, so what is this here, Spirit? Why is my Leo feeling that bit of grief or that heartache with this connection? What's going on here? What the heck is going on here? Okay, we got the Knight of Wands. So Sagittarius energy. Your person, or at least the way that you're feeling right now, Leo, is like, yes, you know that this is a passionate connection. Yes, there's care here. There's fun here. This person makes you feel really good. They get really excited about you here, Leo. You get really excited about them. But they also have a side to them that you just kind of can't gauge, because they're so busy in other ways, or they're always on a mission. They're always on the go. And they don't really give you the attention that I feel like you really desire. So no, they don't mean to hurt you, Leo. I think you know that, but they end up hurting you. It's like the way they live their life, or you being hurt is a byproduct of the way that they live their life. It's just part of it, right, by default. So I don't know if they travel a lot, or there's some things that they're trying to figure out in their own life that causes them to kind of be in and out. But it just looks like that's what could be the cause of your heartache here. Give me more. Give me more here, Spirit, on how my Leo is feeling about the situation. More on how my Leo is feeling. Seven of Wands. And you know what, Leo? And the thing is, you're like, I feel like you have this energy to you where you're not going to fight about it. You're not going to make a big deal of it. You're just gonna kind of let this situation pan out. Because I feel like, Leo, you feel helpless. Like there's nothing that you can do about the situation. I feel like when things are good with it, you and this person, they're fantastic. But when you're feeling kind of hurt, or you're feeling pushed to the side or not prioritized, you know that there's not much that you can do about it, because this person seems very headstrong, or it seems as though they're kind of rigid in their approach to love, meaning they don't really take into account what you're saying, because they feel like they're doing what's best for the both of you, if that makes sense. Like they feel like what's best for them is best for both of you guys. If what's best for them right now is to be focused on their mission and to be focused on their passions or whatever it is that's keeping them super busy, then that's the best decision for you, right? Because that's the best decision for them. So they kind of think holistically in that sense. And I think here, Leo, you feel like your needs aren't being met because of their thinking. And you're just not really fighting anymore. You're not really complaining anymore. And I feel like that's kind of a dangerous place for the Leo to be, especially when you just sit with your heartache, because then you start to make decisions without letting them know as well. But I feel like they started that narrative, right? They kind of do their own thing. They don't really bring you in on it. It's just kind of living their life. And I feel like you're about to start doing the same thing as well here, Leo. Give me one more. Give me one more on how the Leo is feeling and what the Leo is wanting from this connection at this time. Okay, wow, the Sun card. Leo energy. Right? So I feel like, Leo, you want truth, you want clarity, you just want to be able to see. You want to know that this is really headed toward higher commitment. You do not want to waste your time. I feel like when you think about this person, you can easily envision yourself with them. You can easily see long term with this person, but it has to be right, Leo. It can't feel like anything that's wishy-washy, because that's not something that you're going to really lean into. I feel like it's just going to add to the grief or add to you feeling troubled about this connection. Okay, so let me get into your person. I mean, let's see what's going on with them. So what makes them feel so sure about my Leo here with this soul connection or the wedding ring card? Why did they pull that for their energy toward my Leo? Okay, Ace of Wands. All right, so their first card, Ace of Wands, for why they pulled the wedding rings. So I feel like your person, it's like a yes for them. Like they already know that they see you long term. They already know that they want that. But I feel like there's this energy where something has to be reignited here, Leo. Perhaps the passion kind of died down, and obviously died down because your person isn't spending as much time with you as you'd like here. And I feel like your person is trying to figure out, like, okay, like how can I restore my Leo's faith? So I feel like for some of you guys, this could be a surprise invitation or them extending some sort of olive branch to you and saying, Leo, I'd like to hang out, or Leo, let's do this, let's do that. But it feels like something that is meaningful, not like, oh, let's just, not that taking a walk is not meaningful, but it's like, hey, Leo, I blocked out this period of time in my schedule, and I really want to see you during this time. I feel like your person is really thinking about that, and they're telling themselves too, in quiet. And this is only going to resonate for a couple of, what is this before I say that? It's only going to resonate for a couple of you guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, telling themselves in quiet with this codependency card here that I really do want this passion with my Leo, but I'm a little bit afraid because I don't want to ever be dependent on someone, or I don't want to have to depend on someone for my own happiness. Something about your person feeling as though love can be damaging, love can be detrimental, especially if they are on a mission, right? Like they're the type of person who makes sure that there's nothing that could get in the way of them and their success or them and their life path. I feel like your person is very gung-ho, very dead set on living life on their terms outside of love. And love can creep up and kind of make things more difficult for them. So I feel like this is kind of things that they think about in private, but they don't really let you know how they view love. But I think you kind of feel that fear a bit. But again, like with that Ace of Wands energy, it looks like they want to have some fun with you. Okay, give me more. What is this here, Spirit, on this person's energy to the Leo? Okay. All right, we got the Lovers. Yeah, so in the past position, this is the working card. Your person works a lot. I feel like they work, I was going to say from home, but I don't think that they work from home, Leo. Like, I don't think that's an option at their job for many of you guys. They have to actually go away from home to really do work, to really focus for some of you. Maybe they have an office elsewhere, or they travel for work, something around that. But I feel like they're kind of trying to put that on the back burner for a bit and really allow the love to take center stage. Now, remember, I just talked about extending some sort of offer, some sort of olive branch to you, where like you can feel really good, like, and make sure that they want you to understand here, Leo, that they do want to. It's almost like that they want to make sure that you know that there's still a level of passion here, or that they're going to be passionate about you. They're going to make sure that you know that you're a priority. They want to make sure that you know that they have a real chemistry with you. Because again, they feel like you're very deserving of love. There's not much that you ask for here, Leo, that this person feels like is out of your league or feels like is a crazy ask. There's nothing you've asked this person that they feel like is too much. So if you ever feel that way, they don't feel that way, right? So with the Lovers card here, Gemini energy, I feel like this person is really wanting to show you that they love you, or that there's a real connection here, and that you can be vulnerable with them here, Leo, right? So even if you feel like you don't want to talk or you don't want to fight anymore, they're encouraging you to speak up about that. So if your energy has changed a little bit, or you're a little bit quieter than usual, or you seem a little sad, your person is going to want to know why, and they're going to want you to explain that. And I feel like, Leo, you feel like they should already know, but this person seems so preoccupied, like with their life and whatever's going on for them, that they don't really sit and stop for a minute and really think that deeply about how this could be affecting you, although they feel something is off. Okay. Give me more here, Spirit. So what makes this person feel like my Leo is lovable? What is this? Wow, the Moon card. Okay, Piscean energy. So I feel like, Leo, the things that you are ashamed about, or the things that you kind of keep to yourself, your person actually would like for you to highlight those qualities more. So if you say like you met this person in a really wild party scene, and then when you guys started dating, you toned it down. Your person's like, nah, don't tone nothing down. Like, I like all parts of you here, Leo. Like, you don't have to hide parts of yourself, because I really enjoy all of it. I enjoy your brightness. I enjoy the sunny part of you, but I also enjoy the not so sunny part of you, or the part of you that you're not as open about. Okay, because I feel like you guys could have had some really deep conversation about life, about your fears, about things that have gone on in your past, specifically a past relationship. And your person wants you to know, like, it's okay that you've gone through those things, and you don't have to hide that. I still want to love you. Right? So it looks like you have a really good person here, Leo. It's just, I just feel like they're not really paying attention as well as they should. Okay, so why are you hurting, Leo? Let me get that. Why is my Leo feeling this grief? Okay. Now, why is this person here, Spirit, not really understanding Leo's grief about them? Why is this person not understanding my Leo's grief? Okay. Interesting. Overall energy hurting. All right. So I definitely feel like, again, there's some hurt here. Now, for some of you guys, it's only going to resonate with a few of you. You could have been dealing with this person for some time. And they dated somebody else, right? During an off time. All right. I also feel like there's an energy here, Leo, where you think about perhaps if they're dealing with someone new because they don't have time for you, or you're just wondering like what the hell is going on. It doesn't look like that's the case. It just looks like they're really focused on something. Okay. And I also feel like with the message card here, I'm definitely getting heavy energy from your person, or obviously from this situation where it just feels like, Leo, it's like like you need to speak up more about the situation. You may be like, more? Like, I already told this person. But I feel like, Leo, you let it go, or you're not speaking up, or at least speaking exactly to what the issue is. Because this person, they just seem to be very disconnected from what the issue might be. Again, they can feel like your shift. But I'm just saying they also aren't quite sure exactly what it is. And I feel like they'd want to take care of it, or they would want you to know that everything is okay. Okay, give me more here, Spirit, on this person's energy toward my Leo. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo at this time. What do we have here, Spirit, for this person's energy toward my Leo? What's going on with this person? What do we have here? Okay. All right, so one thing your person knows at the bottom of the deck, we have I'm still hurt. A whole lot about hurting. Okay, so I don't know. There could have been some sort of past interference, maybe from an ex, right? Because we're just getting a lot of hurt. You came out hurt in the beginning. We have the overall energy as hurting. Now this, with their energy toward you, they're hurt. They could be hurt that they hurt you here, Leo, okay? Because we also have right person, wrong time. So they could have met you a while back, but didn't make a decision to be committed to you for a while. All right, but the first card was on a tight leash. So your person definitely knows that they don't really have much room to play. So it's like if they're playing around, I feel like they're going to have to put that to an end very soon, because it just looks like you have zero tolerance for it right now, Leo. All right, so I'm going to uncover these cards in the extended. I want to get your person's next actions toward you, how they're truly feeling but don't have the courage to say, as well as likely outcomes. So if you are interested, Leo, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute, Leo.